everyone, I am doing another soft-spoken Cologne Ramble video showing off the stuff I have, which is, in my opinion, pretty cool, but I'm not going to waste your time. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to start off with, a decent one. This is Polo, Ralph's Club, Ralph Lauren. So this is Ralph's Club Parfum. This one is just a total, that was loud. Man, these things are clanky. This is a total lavender bomb. This thing, it's like lavender that you smell at the mall, It is just, it's really nothing extremely special, I would say, but I still do wear it from time to time if I just kind of want that basic sort of mass appealing kind of smell going on, which doesn't fail me a lot. I really love doing that. I really love this scent profile right here. It is, smells great. It's another good one to wear on a casual day, I would say, even though it doesn't market itself that way. I would say it's just a very good kind of casual mass appeal. At the end of the day, it smells like lavender. If you want to smell like lavender, which I don't blame you, because lavender is one of the best things that's really out there. But there's a lot of competition, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's get to something more exciting, huh? Oh, I don't discriminate. This here, I didn't tell you this was going to be a women's perfume video. I mean, it's not, but, I have a few. I've dabbled a little bit because I was really into collecting. I don't really buy a whole lot anymore, mainly just because I feel like I have everything that I need. But this here, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Let's see. L'Interdit, Givenchy L'Interdit, yeah, L'Interdit, I don't know, but this thing is really cool for all the, it's, let's see, wow, yeah, that thing it's very sweet. This thing is very strong. It is very strong. It's very red, I'll tell you that. Very red. You get a lot of cherry florals and some kind of just sugary cloud with it. But it's not like it's sort of a mature sugar. I'll say that. It's really not so bad, I'd say, because I know for sweetness can get overwhelming for a lot of people, and a lot of women's perfume does have a lot of sweetness, maybe even a little too much in general. A lot of people would agree with that, but this thing really is beautiful. I would say it is, it's definitely feminine, but I would say there's a little bit of an androgynous kind of feel to it as well. It is just a total winner for the women. Yeah, I'll just say for myself, I would have no problem smelling this if I was out and about. I'd have zero issues with it, for sure. Ooh. But I would maybe keep it to like 2 sprays absolute max, but that means you're getting your money's worth. Okay, what next? Oh, we're gonna go with the classic here. Yeah, that's Bleu de Chanel right there. That is one that, anybody that's tried to educate themselves on the matter is familiar with. This is that all-encompassing blue men's cologne that you've probably smelled in your life, whether you know it or not, out and about, you've probably smelled it in quite a few places, including the mall, at work. You've probably smelled it anywhere you've been, but this thing, yeah. So there's a good amount of incense in here. There's like an incense kind of blue, sorta. It's like if a shower gel had some incense inside of it, if it had some smokiness to it. And I think personally that's pretty sick. It's this thing's a winner. I've worn it to work a few times, and it was just this thing. I've actually never received more compliments from something more than this. And actually, I don't know, but I'm gonna say that because I am pretty sure that it is true. So I would totally pick up some Bleu de Chanel because this thing's a real classic. It's a real classic if you're just trying to get your feet in the game for the first time, and you're not gonna fail with it, and it's so useful. There are so many places that you would want to wear this. So that leads us to our next one. Let's make it a little bit let's make it a little bit more exciting here, huh? This is Parfums de Marly Galloway. This is one of the smaller ones. This is one of the smaller bottles here. And let's see. Yeah, so I have a real affinity for kind of clean laundry scents. I have a real love and dedication to it. It really is just one of the pillars of what I try to smell like on a daily basis. Is just really clean, and really just because it works everywhere. It works absolutely everywhere. And this here smells, yeah, there's brightness to it. This is a very bright one, but it's so versatile, and this even works in the summer. You spray it once in the summer and you're good, and you smell clean. You're not going to smell like citrus. You will smell like a sort of masculine white floral. You'll smell like let's see. Oh, there we go. A masculine white floral. It smells like a fresh dose of laundry just hit your nose. Yeah, this thing is, I've worn this quite a few times, and it has succeeded for me every time. I've really never been nervous wearing it, because sometimes I get nervous, like, oh, did I spray too much? But I've been pretty confident every time I've worn it that it was doing a good job. So, yeah, I've heard some people complain about it, say it smells like a heater, like a bad radiator. But, I totally disagree. I mean, actually, I see where they're getting it from, but it's just not. You get used to it and you start to appreciate it if you were kind of on the fence about that portion of it. But if you really didn't like it, then yeah, no, you might just not like it. But I'm pretty sure most people are gonna like it a lot, so I certainly did. Alright. Yes, that is the right way. Something about Parfums de Marly is people put the caps on wrong. It's supposed to be like that, with the pointy side out. But I'm not the cap police, so I don't really care. Alright, now we move on to Jean-Paul Gaultier Beau. This one really is like a summer. This is just, this is summer. And let's see, I'm trying to dodge the mic here. Yeah, it's nice. You can't really see it super well here, but there's a lot of blue. It just kind of looks black because of the background. But This is a very blue sorta. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. But it smells like coconut. It smells like coconut. It smells like a perfumed coconut, really. That's all I can really describe it as. And it is just magic. It's just a magic summer cologne. I haven't really worn it much because I'm not much of a summer person. Plus where I live, it doesn't. Actually, I take that back. I was about to say it doesn't get too hot, but it's starting to get a lot more hot. But yeah, no, this thing is really good for beach days. That may be better for me to say is that I'm not much of a beach goer, so I much prefer hiking. But yeah, so I haven't really had many opportunities to wear this, and there have been some others that I've been drawn to more. But if you're a very beachy person and you really like coconut and you really like to keep it playful and good, man, like this is solid. You should definitely look into it. Jean Paul Gaultier Beau. This is the Eau de Toilette version. I got this, I don't know when I got this, but I definitely like the good censorship that they got here. Come on, focus on the, yeah, there we go. That's funny. I like that a lot. Yeah, this thing is sick. This thing is sick. Okay. This video is about to get a lot more interesting. I am about to show you guys some serious game here. This is the Harmonist Desired Earth. This thing is really interesting. This is a very interesting one. Oh, that cap sounds good too. Yeah, this one here. Let's bring it out. Wow. Very unique. I would say in order to pull this off, you gotta be a little bit on the older side. And by older, I mean like 20s and older. I couldn't really see a teen necessarily desiring this or anything, but wearing this with kind of formal whites, wow, yeah. Or really, like a polo. I don't wear polos or nothing like that, or whatever the collar cut of shirts they call that. Like, man, I could see it if it's white. This thing is perfect. Let's see. I actually brought the box out this time for this one. Yeah, check that out. And it says the notes on the back here. Let's see. So, immortal flower. We got red cedar, myrrh, tolupa, balsam, balsam. I think it's balsam. I don't know. Vetiver, iris, vanilla. But what you're really getting is that vetiver, iris, vanilla. That is what is really present here. Vetiver, iris, vanilla. This thing is so good. It is so good. My mom told me I smell like a European guy, and I didn't know what she meant necessarily. Like, I understood what she was getting at, and like I could see it, but was that a good thing? I asked. She said it was a good thing. But this one's interesting. It may not be a compliment puller, but everyone's secretly thinking it. They're just like, wow, that's, this one is quite unique, and I promise you should pick up a sample of it. It's lovely. Alright, we're going to a real fan favorite here. This is Dior Homme Intense. Yeah, I got it right. I was like, wait, what? I just had a total brain fart. Yeah, Dior Homme Intense. This is really like a lot of people consider to be the definitive iris cologne, really. Like a pretty definitive, if not the definitive iris cologne. This here is just a deep kind of formal iris, deep dark formal iris here. And let's see. Yes. Now there was another cologne I talked about earlier, last cologne video I did, and that was Givenchy Reserve Privé, and this is very similar to it, except this one kind of leans, I would say, a little bit more into the perfumey side of things, which isn't bad. It just elevates it in more of a sort of airy way. There's less booze with this, but this is a sort of airy, an airy, beautiful, dark iris. And I would say this is quite formal. This is something a boss would wear to some sort of formal event. But yeah, no, this one is special, and I'd say it should be reserved for special. And wow, yeah, no, this one's a real killer. I don't think I've met a single person that doesn't like it. I don't think I've met a single person. But yeah, Dior Homme Intense. It's great. Let's see how that cap sounds, because this thing's pretty bulky. It's just a big old rectangle, or I don't know. It's not a cube. What do you guys call? What do you call this shape? Okay, I feel so stupid right now. I'm not stupid, I promise you. I'm just not gonna think about it anymore. Oops, I knocked it over. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, and you can see the nice Dior logo on the top there. Okay, we're down to 3 more. Let's see. Alright, well, how do I do this? Alright, I'm gonna do one. This here is another Dior. This is Dior Fahrenheit. Yeah, see that Christian Dior. Now I picked this one up on OfferUp for a crazy sale. It doesn't have the cap on it, but it was a crazy deal. And why was it a crazy deal? Because this is an old bottle that's still, I don't know if you can tell how full it is, but yeah, it's up to like right there. So, and you can tell by the serial number here, I believe, it ends in 01, and I don't know for fact, but I did do research on this one after I bought it. That means that this bottle is from 2001, and it's still full. So this is the older formulation of Dior Fahrenheit, which people tend to talk about in higher regard than newer versions. And so I bought this mainly as a collector's piece. I don't really wear it much, but I do really like it. It is a very classic masculine. That is a very classic masculine scent. People say it smells like gas. I can definitely pick up on the gas on it, but it's like if it was like gas, leather, and then some sort of as if there was something airy pulling it up and elevating it into perfume. I'm not really sure what the notes are. I really gotta research the notes before I do these videos. Yeah, my bad. I just pick up a camera, pick up the mic, and I just get going because I want to show you. But yeah, Dior Fahrenheit. This one is really cool. I don't know how the newer ones smell, but it's good. It's good. Okay. Here we go. Here is Prada Rossa Carbon. Now this one has a metal note in it. Yes, there's metal in this. It smells like some metal. Like some sort of metal bergamot. This one, it's bright, but it's not. But it is. No, it most certainly is. This one, if you're familiar with Dior Sauvage, it is similar. It is similar to Dior Sauvage. It is definitely bright. It's definitely bright. It's definitely kind of a jock sort of scent, you know. You'd probably smell a guy that looks like he goes to the gym wearing this, you know what I mean? And that's cool, you know. That's just the vibe that this gives off, which isn't me. But if I'm trying to smell like cool, you know, this would definitely be an option. It smells really like a cool edge, and like a little edgy to it, you know. And I just sorry, I got distracted by that. But yeah, no, there's a citrus to it. There's a metal to it. And there's something deeper holding it all together, though I'm not so sure. If you asked me these questions back like 2 years ago, I would have been able to answer them with ease, but just all gone now. Alright. Well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. I brought out another bottle, but I'm only doing 10. You're just gonna have to wait on what that other one is for another video. I'm confusing myself here. Just making sure. This here is Parfums de Haltane. Alright, come on, get my hand out of there so it wants to. Man, it should not be this hard. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, it really is. This. Alright, there we go, yeah. Nice, sorry, I just totally banged into the mic with this thing, so that's out. But this is just a totally beautiful oud. It's oud, it's like a complex evergreen forest, you know what I mean? It gives me some good academic vibes too. I feel scholarly when I wear this, which isn't very often, and it's definitely mature. But oud, kind of sort of a mossy oud wood kind of thing going on. It smells like a mature or enchanted kind of forest here. It smells like a forest, a perfumed forest, and I love that kind of thing, especially where I live. I love going out to the forest and all, and so that sort of thing really appeals to me. But let's get some good cap sounds out of this guy. Yeah, and you can tell cap here is gold. So, yeah, that's nice. Oh, it fell. Did I knock it over? I don't even think I did. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it kind of smells like this now. I'm not complaining. Alright, everybody. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and lay these all out. Oh, I have the camera a little too zoomed in. To do that. I'm not gonna mess around with it all too much. That's okay. Yeah, this is all it's gonna work, really. Yeah. Plus, L'Interdit. I'm so sorry. I used to know how to pronounce that. I watch videos on it, I promise. Alright, guys. I hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright? See ya.